Yes, ma'am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Bombara first edition for the week. Sadly, my name, my name is Shola Roja. Sadly, it's the first Boomba for the week, and I'm not alone.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm not sad. I'm happy that I'm back here.
You're happy that it's the first episode, I think, after all the internal sabotage that must have happened. There's something to investigate.
Who is sabotaging who?
No, you say you're happy.
I'm happy to be back now.
Okay, I thought you were happy that it's the first Boomba.
Please, no sadness in this arena.
No sadness. It's a no sadness zone, actually.
It's no sadness zone.
Yeah,
No sadness zone.
It's an the thing about it is that now I am torn between speaking English the way we know it and affirmations and positive.
Yeah,
thoughts and vibes.
I think this thing is coming back. Remember when we were younger, there was something that which used to beat me then when people do that thing was people go on maybe a little ill and I'm a little strong and I'm like,
Nah, that one I would never agree to. That I'm a little strong thing.
like
I would.
you're not feeling well.
I don't care.
Like say it as it is.
How
You're
much
not feeling
positive
well.
affirmations you are trying to express.
That used to it always gets me every single time. Like
It's a Nigerian thing.
you're not feeling very well. Let's get it.
I'm strong. Brother, you know well. Which one be I'm strong?
Every single time he gets me that statement.
I
Every
would
single
never-
time.
I will never ever agree to that thing. You get? There's another way that Yoruba people say it that is actually interesting. When the one say something like they're not feeling strong, they're not well, they're gonna tell you the Oreo Tammy. Meaning that
So
Now,
wait.
the direct translation-
Is he your devil? Holoko?
the direct translation, Ota is like your enemy.
Your enemy, yeah. So is your enemy that
So rather than say I am ill,
is
typical
you?
Yoruba person will say my enemy is ill. Meanwhile, you don't even know who your enemy is.
Let's not be deceiving ourselves.
Some
Your
of
enemy
us
is
do.
not ill. You are ill. Boy blank.
But I like the way they say it, at least they're sent back to center kind of arrangement. Like
I beg
my
you.
enemy is ill.
I beg
You
you.
know?
Don't
But-
deceive ourselves.
But yeah, like I said, I'm torn between positive affirmations and also
Yeah.
speaking English the way we know it.
I agree. I
Like,
totally agree with you.
English is very creative, not as African languages though, but in its own way, yes, So there's a way in English you say quite a few, and people
Okay.
don't seem to understand that quite a few means plenty.
Plenty, yeah.
So the other day I was saying something, I was like, man, I was like, quite a few. The person said, no, that the thing is massive. Is that all right?
Okay.
All right. So there are instances where you use certain idiomatic expressions. I've not heard people use the word idiomatic in a long while. There's some expressions that you use, or there's some things that you say. People tend to misconstrue.
Misconstrue, yeah, I agree with you.
And
People
I
do
think
actually.
It's largely due to the fact that the way English is being taught in schools has changed. The Queen's Premiere was a book that everybody just had to have then.
Is it Queen Premier?
Yeah, it's the Queen Premiere.
Premier,
That small one. Then there's this other
something-
Brighter Grammar.
Brighter Grammar, yeah.
Brighter
There's
Grammar
brighter,
was-
but I think it's Queen's Premier, yeah.
There's
Like
Queen's Premiere.
off you go,
Brighter
off I
Grammar.
go. Do you go up? Yeah, yeah.
So
I don't think they have those
people
books
don't have
anymore.
them
It's just
anymore.
really one very tiny book like this, yeah.
So Brighter Grammar, Queen Premier, and all the other things that helped with the color that you added to your language, the quest for knowledge, they're gone. So lately,
I agree.
you're forced to communicate with people who they just don't comprehend. It's sadly not their fault. To a large extent, yes.
Okay,
To a large
because
extent.
sure, because if we look at it from the angle where it is people's experiences, people's upbringing that really make people who they are at the end of the day. So you can't totally say that it's anybody's fault. What
And that's why I said largely, because it's partly their fault too. Partly their fault in the sense that even if some things are not being offered, even if some things are not being taught, if you had the kind of mind that a lot of people have, you would seek that additional knowledge. You would seek to learn more and know more. Every day, even I am still learning new things and new words. There are some words that you see people use these days. You're like, wait. What does it? Wait, you hear people say it all the time, but what does it exactly mean? For instance, this morning my friend was tweeting, and she used ergo, ERGO, and I'm like, okay. To be honest, I always gloss over this word, so I actually googled it.
Googled it, check.
Don't be ashamed now to add knowledge.
No, I think that's the thing. Like for me, I know it's something that we do a lot. You hear a word, you want to know the proper pronunciation. You really want to know how it's used, which a lot of us don't do. Let's be honest. A lot of people do not do. We tend to use our internet and our phones and our gadgets for the wrong things a lot, or most likely just gist. I'm talking about gist, yeah. Something just popped up. Wait, I don't want to sound judgmental, yeah? But there's this particular person that does this thing a lot. Anytime they did a lot in the UK. Anytime the president is like out of the country, they try to go to those countries to stage a protest or whatever. So right now, this particular person, Reno Omokri, who by the way used to be a spokesperson for former President Jonathan, turned activist, is going off. We know that a few weeks ago they did it a few times where they were in the UK doing protests and all that. Now he tweeted that he just landed at New York for the harass Buhari out of New York, claiming that tomorrow is supposed to be when President Buhari is supposed to address the United Nations General Assembly. So their plan is to go to the US, to be in New York, to actually carry out this protest. And he's claiming that President Buhari is there begging for funds, according to him, that he should come back to Nigeria to come and sort out Nigeria's woes.
Well, I don't have a problem with people who are expressing their rights to expression. Now, there's a word for it now. I'm mixing it up. Bottom line is, if he feels strongly about something, as long as it doesn't break any law, he should be allowed to protest. You understand?
Okay.
So, no, I'm not done. He should be allowed to protest. If he feels that, oh, Mr. President is not blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he should be allowed to protest. That's the thing. We all can't agree with the president.
Oh, yeah.
We all
oh,
can't
no, of course
support
not.
the president. Some people will be in opposition. Some will be in the ruling party. Some will sit on the fence. Some will play both sides. Some will be activists or cashtivists. Some will be leading protests against someone who kicked them out of government. Everybody's allowed to whatever. I think in that same story that you're talking about, I got a quick glimpse, and he said something like, if you come to the protest in New York, you will get a harass Buhari or Bubu. They like to call him Bubu, right? Harass.
No, harass Buhari out of New York.
Harass Buhari out of New York T-shirt in black or white. It's a free opportunity for you to get a free T-shirt. You understand? For those of you who actually have money to travel to New York but cannot buy clothing, you will get free T-shirt. How dumb can you be? I'm sorry. Is that a catch? If you really want to fight for Nigeria and you have something to do, Mr. Reno Mokri, go at it. But hey, maybe you need numbers too. The thing about it for me though is that the fact that you were in the previous government I will never see you as an activist.
Do you understand? That's the part that kind of amazes me every single time. Like,
you were
you're
a
not.
spokesperson.
You're not.
It's like when Buhari finally leaves government now, and we don't know who's going to be the next president of Nigeria. Then Femi Adesina or Tolu Ogulesi or Bashir Garba, that's his name, right?
Yeah,
Any of the spokespeople
Garba.
for President Buhari will now say they are leading protest. I'm not looking at them like, you were in government.
You were in government, exactly.
What exactly did you do?
That's the part that always amazes me, that you of all people, you are the one that suddenly knows how to run Nigeria. You were in a government that ran Nigeria for 6 years, and we were almost sold to God knows how many countries. We saw how one person, in the person of the petroleum minister, almost sold Nigeria. You were in the government where God knows where hundreds of girls were kidnapped, and for weeks on end they were denying it back and forth up till today. Some of those girls were not released, and they probably will never ever be released. Some are dead.
But some of those things have happened under this government too.
Yes, I'm not saying that. At least there is some level of owning up, even if that's what you would give to them. These people, we saw it live and direct, where the government was on about how it was a lie for weeks on end, which was probably weeks that could have been used to get these children back. It was a lot of time wasting. Don't even let us compare Buhari and Jonathan's government. At this point, everybody's just everybody. Like, I don't even have a problem. My problem is that you as a person, you are the one that was in a government. It just almost seems like you're not getting paid anymore. Because if you have a problem with President Buhari, let's be honest with ourselves. You don't think that other countries have problems with that. Other people have problems with their country, their presidents as well. But you feel that there's a need to protest in the UN General Assembly. Wait, what is it supposed to do? It's supposed to tell them that, okay, that President Buhari is not going to speak again. Take, for example, what is happening in Nigeria. I think that if the people of Afghanistan have what is happening, not justifying that Nigeria is wonderful, I'm just saying. We spoke about it yesterday, where the Taliban actually wrote to the United Nations that they want to speak at the UN General Assembly. And now they're talking about the fact that the world leaders are actually thinking about it. So they might actually talk about it. So if the Taliban can be given some audience to actually talk, excuse you. So you think that your protest of a few people and people with free t-shirts, like you said, people that are coming to get free t-shirts. Because my point is, I'm not saying that it's not good to protest or President Buhari is good or anything. Or bad. I'm saying, my point is, everything that we do, maybe it is the way I think. What is the bottom line? What are you trying to achieve?
Yeah.
That's it for me. Like, what exactly are you trying to achieve?
Once again, like I said, everybody has a right to protest within the confines of the law, do the right thing. We've seen protests being broken up in America, in the UK, in Russia, and other places too. It's not as if it's Senna climbs and they look away if you claim that you're protesting or whatever. But my issue has always been with the person Reno Mockery, is that you have vested interest, you have an agenda. That's what I believe. It's my opinion, and I'm going to stick by it. However, every Nigerian that feels that this government is not doing right by them, they have a right to protest. They have a right to talk about it.
Oh yeah, everybody has a right to do all those things. Yeah,
you get. But